My name is Kyle Danley, also known as Wetiko.
My name is John Sipple, also known as Vltrr.
Together we were brought on by Jeff Salone of Startup Nation to create some inspiring murals in his new business incubator space in Birmingham, Michigan. Jeff originally reached out to me to fill the space with graffiti, and after kind of talking with him a little bit on what he wanted, I thought in the back of my head I was just picturing John's graphic design work he's been doing lately, and I've been really inspired by his stuff. So I decided, I was talking with Jeff, I was like, do you mind if we bring in another designer to kind of help design the whole piece, and then I'll come in and execute so we can have a more dialed, contemporary style of work. We kind of had a dream client for the situation.
And first I'll say art's a funny thing. It's not necessarily one thing or a specific thing that drew me in. It was just the whole kind of thing was just, wow, that's cool.
When we first started, we had these giant blank walls, and we could really create any visual we wanted to, as long as it was an inspiring one.
But then I think as you look more closely, it was the mixed media kind of thing, the geometric stuff, the black and white photo with the then painting over it. And it was just kind of, it wasn't literal at all. It just was kind of this, wild kind of, thing.
We had never collaborated on anything of this scale, or anything really. I've never taken your work and painted it, so we didn't have any reference images to even show him. There was a lot of trust put, between Jeff and us, and he was just like, he's just like, do it. He saw the mock-up and he's like, just go for it.
Someone appreciating your work enough to let you do whatever you want, it's like possibilities are endless. Basically broke down each wall with a different kind of keyword. We have focus, ideas, vision, and imagination. And taking these keywords, I would create this collage with different imagery that communicated this, and Kyle would come in with his sprays and kind of make an entire room a cohesive piece.
From the beginning, all there really was just a graphic design piece, and in order to turn that into painting and to make it have that urban, contemporary street art feel, I brought in stencils and wheat paste posters.
Jeff really wanted to incorporate these three words of dream, build, and manage throughout the piece, so we thought it was, these tiled wheat pasted posters were like the perfect opportunity to bring in those words, and they just kind of complement my style and these large collages that I did, as well as Kyle's geometric and kind of more organic shapes.
Yeah, it came out pretty natural because we could let John focus on design, because that's mostly what he does and what he's educated on, and I could focus mostly on execution and painting, and that's where all my experience lies.
We both have that eye of contemporary kind of street art. We both appreciate it, but you're much more technical when it comes to execution.
Naturally, we didn't have a lot of stress in the gig. It was just like, you do you and I'll do me, and this is kind of the end result. Seeing the project finished and how effective we were at working together and putting together such a large piece, it only makes me want to go bigger.
I think our styles complement each other super well, with more my style being graphic and more iconic, and his being super loose and organic and filling a space. Yeah, we're just ready to go bigger.